7 foods that make you old. Did you know this? Would you believe me if I told you Anne Hathaway, Angelina Jolie, and Ryan Reynolds are all in their 40s? Yup, they sure are. But what makes them look so young? Is it some kind of face cream from Paris? Are they doing something different? Can you do it too? The answer to that question is yes. All you have to do is change your eating habits and you'll be out looking like you've just entered your prime. Welcome to Beyond Health. Today we'll be discussing 7 foods that you must avoid if you want to look younger. Before we begin, subscribe to our channel and say yes to a healthy lifestyle. Before we start with the list, let me clear up some of your doubts. I know you have a few. First off, let's understand how aging is caused and by what factors. If you know the cause, it's easier to uproot the problem. Factors such as UV rays, pollution, and the type of water you use to wash up your face highly affect the aging of your skin. But these are some things you can't control. However, you can know what you should eat. In this video, we'll look at what you should eat. Although the main culprit of your skin aging day by day is age. Hold up, I know everyone knows that as we age, we look older, but this is not that kind of age. This is an advanced glycation end product. This age is the one that causes your skin to age. This will help us properly eradicate our problem, as we will include most foods that don't contain age in our diet. Let's begin with the first food item on our list, French fries. No, what? Yes, I know I've attacked your weak spot immediately, but do get to know what your beloved fries contain and what they do to your skin. French fries have certain properties that can age your skin faster. In a broader sense, it's not just French fries, but any kind of fried food. What happens, though? This has got something to do with the property of oil called rancidity. Although they have a long shelf life, oils are easily affected when exposed to light or high temperatures. So, naturally, when you're frying your food in oil, whether deep fried or shallow fried, you make your oil rancid. And this rancid oil releases something called free radicals. These radicals accelerate the aging process and make your skin look older. So what's your alternative? Bake it. Bake anything and everything that you can, or rather, avoid fried foods. Bonus tip, free radicals accelerate aging and cause other health problems. Beware of those radicals. Moving on to food item number 2 to slow down aging, we have white bread. Sorry for that. Now, what will you be having for breakfast? White bread dough, as we all know, has to undergo something called a refining process. This is where the problem lies. These refined carbs mix with protein and produce age as the product, and we all know what age is capable of doing. Moreover, you must have heard doctors advising people to check for the glycemic index of foodstuff when they are on a diet. This is mainly because foods with a high glycemic index cause swelling in your body. The obvious alternative for this is multi-grain bread, the one that has all those spots on top of it. Let's move ahead to all things white, and at number 3 we have white sugar. I feel sorry for the sugar. It's like the root of all the problems. You want to lose weight? Cut down on sugar. Diabetes? No sugar. Unwanted marks on the skin? It's because of sugar. Now, added to the list is aging. Consumption of white sugar in large amounts causes the activation of age. It is even more harmful when sunlight is involved or high temperatures. Bye-bye to ice cream in summer. Instead, opt for honey and all things frozen yogurt or those fruit popsicles, or simply have ice-cold water. I don't like this either, but on the bright side, you may lose weight by cutting down on all that sugar. You can do it. Think about the soft skin, the one in your prime. And let us quickly move on to food item number 4. Before I tell you what it is, just know I'm not doing this on purpose. Here we go at number 4 on the list of food items to avoid slowing down. We have processed meats. I imagine you being furious at the other end, but it is what it is. I can't imagine my life without chicken nuggets and some nice Sunday barbecue, but that's going to make you look so much older. You may be addressed as a parent of 2 and you're just trying to get that degree, man. Let's see what's up with these meats. Although most meats have to undergo some processing, except subscribing to Beyond Health. That's your work, so get it done and we can all move forward. Now, processing meat is the usual stuff you see your mom doing: salt, cure, smoke, and ferment it. However, Eating increases the sodium levels of the meat. And what is sodium good at? Taking up water. And where will it absorb the moisture from? Of course, your skin. A dehydrated skin, that's the last thing we want. Just for reference, imagine the dried up peel of the orange. What has it lost? Water. What's the alternative to this? Hear me out, and it's not bad. Instead of processed ones, we'll turn out leaner meats like chicken and turkey. That is still a no to chicken nuggets. By the way, they're preserved unless you know how to make them. Moving on to our next food item at number 5, we have dairy. A whole group of food items and products? Yes, but also no. Dairy is tricky when it comes to aging. According to a study by the University of Naples, not everyone is affected by dairy. Whew! You see, dairy has an inflammatory effect on our body, that as swelling. Now, what is that eventually going to affect? Of course, our aging process. But this is not true for everyone. Some people are blessed, so it's all good for them. So what are you having, if not dairy products? The answer is seeds, beans, almonds, figs, and anything with calcium. We don't want younger skin and an older adult's bones, do we? Moving ahead at number 6, we have soda and coffee. Now what's up with these two, huh? How can we ever replace soda with something else? Before I tell you what's wrong with it, let's take a moment to appreciate the energizing, easy-to-drink, available anytime soda. Juices are too sweet and water's too meh, but soda was perfect. You realized what I said was, right? That's because you can't have it anymore. And what should I say about coffee except I love it? How do people expect me to speak with anyone if I still need coffee? These need to be answered. But the more critical question is, what are these two doing to your skin? Although these drinks don't directly affect your body, they affect the most crucial part of life, sleep. Why do we call it a night of beauty sleep? Because that's when the magic happens. Or when you are resting, that is when your body is doing the most work. Then all of your body's activities like metabolism and repairing of cells happen during that time. And new cells mean new you and better looking skin. What can you replace it with? Nothing. Cut it off. Instead, do some yoga, stretch your body well, go for a run, and wake up your body and mind physically. And most importantly, don't start working just a few hours before the deadline. You want to have coffee to keep you awake. Moving on to the last food item on our list, we have alcohol. You knew this would pop up, didn't you? Well, alcohol is the most obvious reason that you've started aging more rapidly. Why is that? Alcohol is also inflammatory and causes your body to swell up. Now, more water retention does not mean you have hydrated skin. This makes your skin swell up. It also leads to the loss of collagen, which induces wrinkles, and that is what we've been avoiding from the very start. We've seen a lot of food items on this list and expressed with a heavy heart how hard it is to say no to these delicious items. However, you should also know that along with the food you eat, sleep and stress play an important role in keeping you healthy. You cannot run away from aging, that's part of life, and what's fun if you aren't looking your age? We are trying to get rid of early aging, the tired look on your face. That being said, I end this informative video here. Before we part, subscribe to our channel Beyond Health and receive updates when posting interesting content.